Amanda share and there a drada yamamuna chain any aquaba bano pano sia bremo cast a body free AV television. A your mamon sem a manoni a dear, a dread yanisicasem and ye cuchi de gunkrata so the fair fesacas a body shen and dan of Piedi el somonum and some no endorse and any and we are body di macoteno, the reponesocacra. Yamamo akwaba fe ensem no deti makotre no ebi ene saint no Ghana Chief Justice for fire pano no on the appointment committee for akwa setra moma toto na no anu ye bia ohia so no wode amana munche mu ne yede ebesomo sanso ene ebekọ adasongo ntie efi on moche mu saint enkyere ho manso ama ne homre so efa ye electrical for ene adehye wo krom honom no sesia no ehura ana ehuru emunsem no so no yebehwe na yede amamo yekwakohwe dia ekoso ewedwede ni sikase wetu kwan akwa ma hodro so kwakohwe dia ekoso wo hono kasebo edi hwe editie na nde anope yede esomo no aseda PSA enkomado kanti do kanti limit se bomode na subra na so wa kadu ye pa so beboa ewo ahodie ene bambo ehu ensem ti kwa akoma to yem ibesi so ofie ene offices nyina ede amam eno ane so behwe mo kira kwan ewo Madina denta kwane so mni ipi asafo no ebo enhwani manasa matrofo no ohwe TV ne so anu afa na no abokasubo Run Natural Health and Wellness Clinic saden wache amekwa yale adoko ne pedua na anu hie biara onye se unya na kawakoma to yesa so mo abefo fidi ahodo ho no ma ehwe enipedua no emu bebi yale ne wo bia no omo betumi ehia ma yema ondro na sa ohwe so nkwa na so no mo nkwa de inshallah oho ebeto tifo ni eche Run Natural fo ho aso ye ewo la pa somni post office no na edi ehwani mo we ani adwumekwa ahodo na so yasema anope kasebo emu nhwam no yede esomo nana ama asamwa yenda ne yeho ye bansem no ebetwetwem edi amam Yamamo akwaba afensem no enchechemu enie Endra Ghana man pesa excellence na adutan kwakufuato ene Ghana fo esi nkonwa ni nyina ne sent na eye omano COVID-19 bobre no embra yale ne by 2020 mu no ne Ghana fo echemu nsemu enhyehyede akodro mpefo yegu pron esu nyina no ene eye de beboa ma yale no etumi abrase ewo mani mu nti ne Ghana fo ehwehwe ye nkoma besi se ndedei na entra ensema hodra fa COVID-19 no ehwo no so no omampeyin de atodwa sesia no my Ghana de betumi apagya yansa de akosoro se eye COVID-19 yare no ekokra ewo oman no emu anso ho no ma eye IMF nhyehyɛ de ahodra ekọ yeso emenam so edi sika ni bi abre Ghana fo no so no omampeyin enya adachechechemu mu ede ma Ghana fo yenkotie ne nsem ni bi.
Contrary to what some foreign experts claim, we do have a decentralized, resilient public health system which reaches every corner of our country with highly competent and dedicated health workers. A public health system of which we can be justly proud. When it was most needed, the health sector and religious and traditional leaders demonstrated admirable leadership. The private sector rose to the occasion and displayed innovation and dynamism. We managed a strong community engagement and communication strategy, which carried the entire population along and was admired and praised by Ghanaians and the outside world. Among ministries, departments, and agencies, there was strong and palpable multi-sector collaboration. It also certainly helped that we found the resources from the government, partners, individuals, corporate entities, and the public to support health workers and procurement of required materials. Fighting COVID has been a very expensive undertaking, characterized as it was by lockdowns, closed borders, minimal economic activity, and the consequential steep decline in revenues. The testing for the millions who went to public laboratories, the quarantine of arrivals from outside the country, hospital admissions, treatments and feeding for all patients were publicly funded and cost vast sums of money. The vaccination program was expensive, very expensive. Even though we received some donated vaccines, we purchased a lot with our own resources. And the multiple countrywide vaccination campaigns cost a lot of money. The fumigation, cleansing, and disinfection of markets, schools, offices, and other public spaces also cost a lot of money. Free water was provided, and the cost of electricity subsidized. 54,000 additional health workers were hired, and all health workers obtained a tax rebate. Fellow Ghanaians, keeping us all informed about this most unpredictable virus was expensive. A lot of money was spent on public education, public information, risk communication, public and community engagements, and keeping us all abreast with the relevant information. We must thank the Ministry of Information and its agencies and the National Commission for Civic Education for their exceptional work. It took courage, and I'm particularly happy that we reopened schools, colleges, and universities at the time we did, in spite of the fears of some parents and the condemnation of our critics. In some countries, millions of girls and boys did not return when schools eventually reopened after they had been kept shut for over a year. The logistics for keeping the schools open were huge and costly. But I am delighted that no Ghanaian child was left behind. Let me make it clear that COVID expenditures, essentially unplanned, have been subject at my instigation to audit by the Auditor General and are going through parliamentary processes. We all deserve to be reassured that the crisis was not used as a cover for corrupt practices. The COVID Health Recovery Levy that was introduced to help fill some of the expenditure.
Ghana man pays excellence Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo ena yete ne nka na fe yenko ensem fufuro emuom. Eye justice enim yeboa ono na enka ne no Supreme Court to payini na me no ka say do na ho meche mu te wo se ye paw eye de obedra na namuom. Eno mo no ena man no amamna mu yehwehwe mu an yekopaw ye Chief Justice Gertrude Isabasaki tukono se ombra betena ye edwum na Ghana so ye mamra so ye adwuma eno ntino tumi kwankwotere mu so ye Supreme Court panyine e wo se ye toto ano eno ntino ne eye mpeyfom toto ano on ma hye fie no asie ye enkonwa emom bisa no ye nsem ahodre for ye oman Ghana ya brabo ye bobrem ene ye mramra no emu aso ba be Chief Justice obetumi gyina so na wedi asem kroche afini keka we bia enimo na ne kase mo no embre ane toto na no edefa ye no akasa na brabo no abrabo ahya se bebi adi akwa kodru no ena ochemu senti wo hunu se musachaye aba na brabo mu ehyanse ohyase wo ne kuma mu na sesia no se apa no krampo so ma Supreme Court panyini podiem na akwa akoye enunyam hweke se ma se wakona nimo ewo ye abrabo no emu nsem ahodro a e course of vetting committee no anon eni.
I think we are all harmed by the way we treat the environment. It affects businesses coming into the country. Investors are loath to come into a place where the environment is not attractive. So all of us are affected. And the courts, therefore, are open to do what we can do. But don't forget that we cannot sit on cases that are not brought to court. So someone must originate the matter. If that someone starts a case and that refuses to continue with it, we cannot compel adjudication. You see, so the courts have a handicap. The independent nature of the courts is a big handicap for us. It's not even a handicap. We ought not to jump into dispute into any arena. So sometimes people think that, people ask the question, can you see what is happening here? It's up to the citizen to bring a case to court. It's up to the Attorney General to bring a case to court if it's a criminal matter. And it's up to the one who is experienced it to bring a case to court. And not just bring it to court, but follow it through. Absolutely. When I worked in Kumasi, we often gave judgment from Accra. The registrar would come from Kumasi to Accra, and we had a facility in Kumasi where the lawyers would be in Kumasi and could see us and we could see them. And because we were sitting in Accra, the court was properly constituted. Because we were sitting, the court was properly constituted, and we conducted business and delivered judgments. So we used the virtual court system for delivering judgments in matters that we had heard in Kumasi physically. So I agree with you.
Aswanoma wana ototo na no ebisa no senti no ohye eye mantama hodo bi a court of appeal no eye immediate past chief justice ye enim eba no begugu bebre na nenu ono no mo bisa no senti wa be die obehwe ama won asama eye court of appeal na mantama hodo no gugu no won asaya ye adwuma ebiom ana eno so anu ye a ode baaye no enie.
I would ask them to be confident in themselves, to work on the areas that create the self-doubt, to choose not to look down on themselves, to choose to appreciate that they are valued, they are persons of value, and that they are entitled to sit at the table. Every girl is entitled to sit with her brother at the table.
Yanto akasia no so ne enko ensem foforo emu manso a eda adehye ewo ada sege ene adwumayefo ewo electrochem no sela mana ima ne homre so ewo man Ghana emu esanse ya ada song ho no mo chemu senti na ye nchine ho no no adehye no so ewo ho chefase wo so otubie na ade na electrochem fo nkwa ene ehwe na wetu yesa amna no asase no yesa nchine no asase ne so eye epa ntina adehye no so didi wo mu bia eye enam so amoma twema so wo ma besi endo ye cha hodo de no wo ye bi pa ewo kromo ehonom na no mo no na adehye honom de ato edwa essence no electrochem djuma a wo didi won wo krom honom na de nya krakrakra presanse won so ya nchirin ya no won tuo ema won edidie adehye won abusu ento mo ni ma de contact consignment ni ngina no akwa akodi eye electrochem fo ehonom enam so ema wo de ato edwa sesi anon e wo sempeyfo so ro waka no meka o masem ni bi efa ma we sanse untumi yi obi anu aduane femfri eye ne nsem prekope embrekwa emre ne hyehyede nyina eda honom na ohene a odi adehye nanimu mo amugusu ye ye kire no eye nene malo dadebon enim ono na oye ohene a wo tofropo na ne kasa mo no sei e no kire ne nsemu.
This old man you are seeing here is one of my two fathers at Toflopo. I'm the chief of Toflopo, Nenemailu Dadebon Anim. That very day, a company called Electrochem has come to place a 40-footer container on our land along the lagoon side. So we went there to inquire who permit them to bring those things there, because we are not aware of anything. So upon that questions, the police, they ordered their colleagues to start shooting. So it was a rubber bullet that hit my stepfather in the chest, right in the chest, some at the forehead. The old man writing the statement over there the bullet hit him at the forehead. While I was handcuffed on the one of my right hand, on my right hand, one of my hand, and dragged on the ground. So they've done so many things against us. So if we are here today, we want the whole world to know what Electrochem and McDan have been doing to us. They use the police and their land guards to do all those atrocities against us. That is what is going on.
And so on my lawyer ni our residents na fa won twitwa ede age wono lawyer Charles Owusu no so akasa ede ato edwa se de akoso e wada na nso ani kura into su senti IGP na omampanyi oti edwa se excellency na Adutan Kwakufu Ado eba wo wonsem ne bi osusu se sampanfo ebe mu bia asomdwe a ohia e wada ekrom hono no ebetumi
na yeso omo asase no so eso ne yitu nchine ene nyo company bi aba ho ese friend no Electrochem na company ne e form asase by force ena emu no oburu omo na omu prepare no ye bu bituo ne ye die bi nya ene nyoma bebiri koso enti na neme me de omo ba regional police station so omo metro statements ese ade from 2021 ton na semi chance. In fact, pressmen, no much picture of photo, baby, I will be new to baby, prepare, baby, I could keep busy kind in your man, watch or my into me the bachelor. But the air costume, I almost found Woody and no more national. Sikakakra, the father's convenient. It's Yaba. Say police phone, Omunyo. So my young was in baby and the before. I bought IGP, who said, be an IGP, so no, we need the air costume. Through some medium, the president so I'm here. President only in papa. So also, if you are not there, we need to also a bona man through your system. He who say, no man a cost a big time. Now, for anything, I was to any.
Yankwa ensam foforo emo adehye ewo agege shaibu enso dia to edwa sentino. Sesi a won enhua won enom no ne bo ya na eye dire wo hono mo enka ne nanka 1 Ghana cedis sesi a do mo hono ma won oton nsuo no atumu ekotu Ghana cedis ano edine no krampo no ekufor gallon no e baako na sesi 2 cedis e wo hono mo na won chemu senti da bi o na sha cake na chiche omo de enka ho ana ena nsuo ho ayedine ede ama we na musoma wo be celebration ye ne adehye wo hono mo atwetwe enkomo. One hour share seven nyane eso ho no so de ato edwa sesesi ano nyane ebo no so no kwa na ekos sesesi ano be kokrom ho no na sebe shepete e na ma ne ho no so ho no obi a hwe ye gata bie mu a o akosebe akwakoja na ho no na se ye bebia osusu sente ye wure mu akwakoja na e ho no so yade a e ha won eyie pa nto mo susu sempe fom bra mu bi na ombe koma sembi emfa emawo
abayin tumuye na so shabu for no mata so matum first na dey we na 20%. Ese o matum 60%. We su 30%. Ese a 120%. We su na 50. Ese a 2. And abayin high shabu for no high dey we na 70%. Ese a 150%. And ese abayin say ombeka bibi tre ye area for na nsu no muti so mai. And since you know much, until they had toilet phone. It's first in toilet in a corner 70. They see I once in 50%. And to me, bleble, who got them at toilet I am Jaban and young one.
And so on ma adesha washiabun eko so edito edwa essentino. Esa said Danya who dresses one moment sino campa eso no more alpha and to a ye baby or said to nitino. And I'm so my gatters are who draw one ma wo a nibia. And also show a try quack of fast assembly at the very one, and not to know something till a year addition some after yen paying for any more saints and anka ombra mebo said the bear when here dear will hiano and pay for better no one yet diamond almost so natural cake na ye cano almost so many much of
your name. Well, Obekoya, 1 year she come in high treco. Come on to name in your caje that 30 years ne. Simbash kan nka ba high treco. Can you want ne? To me fair ba yi. Be an him ye ya. na shikan ma hayeko shipo fe tu mi fe yikenu je shipo ba benu so ni nlo kaje o chie no na nyonwe bonne eyi mi ekwekwe ya nka je chele na no kupu ma ye nka nye mi ye bi ne na no kupu ma ye ngbe ni ya chobia ne ba ye wo ka wa mokopo mi pono ni yo ne ka wa moko ya ba wa mi komo ni shene mbi e hu ameda ko ame bench moko hu na ba tu na ba je mi ka je gbogbo tu na mi po je wa ka sa eni mi ka mi wi aba to mo eku mi male komo tu e ko me po eku zingie ko yo na ehu nse zingie ko me eku no nlo ka wo je me si ni mbe ko ya iwo iho mi na kanu wo ka ko ye poni aba na po kra je wa mo po alono ko ne ken amba nya me fe ha wo eyin
yanto akase no eso ne nkopie mu wo Asante Akem North no wo Asante Emantemu entie free bro no efre no pecheche echemu esenti no impuntu djuma abo wonsa dia dwonso abo akoko enam so ema assemblyman no echa de ma de hye won pecheche ononyafo Jaako Frimpon Joseph Edi adesede de atumpemfo no se ntomombra no mombra rehye wo no mo so mo hi ade no mo nyamfa ma won esansa won kwan atete apansa school dan so papa bia enso enimo nanu ya na chip company esi ho no be ye 1940 omo cc ho no enyama wo mo krampo ne de beboa ama yarsabia atumi akọ ede ama emmafo ho no eno so akoye dadwene bi ede ama won to omo sre pa amafo enhwe na aban ne so enhwe tu aho anamo na wonye wo emwesanse won so oman Ghana woto aba
afia no so fi ha ka de emra etwam kokati krum nti akwanya link the communities ni nyina no a problem pa na contractors libi abakwa no so omo ba no mko sisi ya me no kasa ide contractor foforo wo so a me gidi se e dem pa bo beta ni chi na otimi aye kwan ni ye amaye kwan no so fighting titu sin so twa krobi wo ba moto ntimi nko ka ntimi nko if you want more na ye ba electricity Kroyi ayekese kani aba ha 2000 na krona ayekese transformer baako na ehwe nyina wiring krono fakese no a single phase eti ama nsuo kura bomu na yenya low current eti eno ye ohawo afi krono ye kese no krono fakese na aiwo akiri no kani anu ntimi ndu ho yehia se electricity so here extension na obi a wo krono no ebi so ne so na wono so enya bi ade ye na de ye ba education a request ni achechefo a wa ebo no mode nanso ba bi o mo betina e ha dwen papa nti ka ye hwese teacher fo bibire betimi atena kuri mu na nko mo control nkola no even after school amaye nanso teacher fo ba bi o betina nti obi ti dome na oba school e wo pecheche obi ti dwansa na oba school wo pecheche enti mene me community no eye yasudie se ye beboa na chechefo nya ba bi atena ti no na ya boy timbo se ne yenya ye be she teacher fo atena yase ya start teachers bangalu nyame adom ifi sabi ko yi tu hu na mo ase ye be ye ntentem na chechefo nya ba bi atena na mo aboa ma yi school sem etimi akonanim na ye ko sanitation krona ye kese ajana bia eya oman ni nyina de aye baako na kodi kromiti enunti ama nipa dodo na ewo ba bia krono fa nipa dodo wo no ajana bia ni ho nti ama krona hu ni die nso hadwen be fa krono echi ba bia obi adu ba bia na sabe niema ekoso ni nye nti ajana bia enwo atin ewo ye kroma na fe ba bia ye gubola nso no kwase ni kai wo mienu na ni nyina kodi kro ni fa kese ani pa dodo wo pa no
amande hye efisem no esienta ne hwan ye ba ebechi kwa ma hodro so akwakohwe dia ekoso e wo ho no Yamamo akwaba afe yentukwa ne kopie mu alata ya wo man emu meche Nigeria na ntie efi no moche mu se na no fiada no court kubata e Supreme Court eko asetena na asetena emu no asemo a ebeda won sent no e won vice president awapa no sesia onyonyamfo Kasim Santima ono no eye adwuma na ede ahye ne nsa so mbran be yo mampanya be di kire no enya de obetumi aye ebiumo esanse ye osusu sent na kwan bi ofa so ama no be running mate edema ye amanyoko a ofre no All Progress Congress no nyadia eso eni prempren die samanyoko no na edi enimu e ho no mampanya wapa no foforo no eye Bola Tinubu no ono na eti edwemu ema enamso Owura Kasim Satima no so no ababe na bedi ekire na July afi etwemu no na eye amanyoko a oye say Ohonomo People's Democratic Party ekuchi enkrata ede koma Supreme Court sem eya abediechi ya yeka ne ho aseme Kasim Sentime yi ono ankasa be ye running mate ede ema ne yesa manyoko yeka ne ho asem All Progressive Congress no owie ye enso no ebo no mantem honom no okopre sanko be senator honom enti so mo hwe Nigeria wo mamra na nye ade ebema ho kwan se nipa ba ko betumi egina oppositions mienu emu eno nti no mo hwe ni mo sentine Supreme Court bebo modia ho aka wo asem no bi ede ama won na no na nam so ma enipa enso aye pa won wo ya temuafom e Supreme Court no emu no ehwehwehwe wo mamra ma wo de ye adwuma e wo Nigeria oman no emu no emu de to edwa essence na ya asema sa amanyoko efon People's Democratic Party de beda won no krabia enimu to mo broskoto asem no e de akakogu ewie na wonchemu ene sent na ye omampanyi abedi ekire Owura Kasim Sentima no dia waka ne sent na ansa na ye be paw no so mra running mate enfama All Progressive Congress no na eye bono mantam honom no sa senator seat na no wope no eno no ohine ho adifremu eno nso no angira so bi eni eye sa asem na wode aba no eno nso no omo abo eko amane shanu se ne be chana no pa no siaka se bo de be so monta no pay ye de ningna aba no ehwe ye ho meso ye bai no capital one se ya esi ewa okensi mu no o de ho som e de be som ye do cancel limited run natural health and wellness clinic so ya se e maka se bo emu nhwa no ye de esom nana ama asama makra
Yabeda na ma samu akokoti asise ne ojipine ede kasebo no Monday's edition de ebre of Fedro so no agri emu nsama bata HB money ona ase modin Royal Natural Health and Wellness Clinic yendo masi ebidro ene ye de adwuma infection tete wabekala pass o short hwemfoni na yes ahomatofo no eda onti no pusu ne a doctor for no eni nkomo na afen so no yare bia tete wo no koji wayare sawadaruma efi local ted bait amanonin sem de ofi a foreign ted bait Emmanuel Bote Capito de be shasiem e fi Greater Accra Handball Association Gaha won league over the weekend 50 Friday March day 2 update unyani bebia ade se fie ha na ugo pie mu a ara Friday Ghana Air Force omum ene Ghana Police ene de pem so we ma ene mema fem ene ko so na ugo pie mu imana fem am Ghana Air Force 26 and I feel so no Ghana Police 28 inteno ohwa tie hwemfoni na eda ho imama fem Ghana Air Force 23 and I feel so no Ghana Police 27 so ewo Bema Camp handball court na ugo pie mu adanu Friday hono man Ghana Army man any mema fem ene so na wo mana fem no Ghana Army 32 and I feel so no Ghana Navy imana fem 21 wo imama fem no Ghana Army 28 and I feel so no Ghana Navy 28 around Saturday near course no results I would want to say NSIFA ATM Hostag AC when I am fem nkomo and Ghana prisons and the bomb 1827 and in near course and I feel so great fingers imama fem and Ghana fire and the episode Equia 1642 in favor of Ghana fire. Caslan Bobo Konum and I said Caslan handball team no man any mema film any cantonment and the epim so imana film no 9-12 in favor of a cantonment and I feel so imana film no 21-22 in favor of a cantonment nasa pepe and who ensem attention way update cause greater Accra handball league you know match week 2 nasa pepe and who ensem if you are my feeling and fan team the national under 20 female soccer team the Black Princesses of Ghana so emeno ka say wafu under 20 ma tournament no koso wo Kumasi Babanyara Sports Stadium and afei so no Pajo Park na ukopie mu over the weekend the Black Princesses of Ghana kunim team and ekoye edema boboko ni yankwa say the akensie no esifa koye.
A win for them will mean a lot to this group and make it pretty much interesting after Ghana and Benin all with 3 points. Ghana versus Ivory Coast for a place in the semi-final. Biggest game in this lad's career, and for Ivory Coast, it's now or never. Opoku and Yaboa, and the two midfielders showed the defense as Mohamed and Ameya, and the three midfielders who are playing just behind Seidu as skipper Nyame Chestella, Nyame Mari Alomenu. Afi comfort getting into the part of Nyame. Lovely pass through and a chance for the Princess of water block. And it was blocked again. And into the channel! What a goal! Mary Nyame, who scored the opener here at the Kumasi Babanyara Sports Stadium against Benin, has scored the opener again after just 14 minutes on the clock. A brilliant cross from Wasima Mohammed and timely match header by Mary Nyame.
That is a good header and free header indeed, as you can see, Ghana, Wasima.
And Mafia is into the channel, another opportunity for Ghana! And she makes no mistake! And then the skipper, Stella Nyamiche, who has scored her second in the tournament. And credit to Mafia Nyame, who spotted her in a brilliant position. And Stella, her namesake, delivered a stellar goal.
Beautiful display, beautiful build-up from Wasima.
Poor execution by him, but at the other end, and Afi failed to clear it properly. And Adejao, a chance here on the line, and still Alvarez have broken the clean sheet, and Mary has got her name on the score sheet. Don't forget, she came in for Deborah Angie, and what a blast into the roof of the net. Just look at this. Thumping finish by Mary. 62 minutes on the clock. And it's still Black Prisoners who are leading by 2-1. Another chance here for Mafia. And Mafia Nameo! She's increased her tally in this tournament. 3 goals for her already, and she is one in the Golden Boot race. Three goals already for her in the tournament, and what a pass. And her weaker foot, and Diarra was in no man's land, and she just couldn't do anything.
The goal poacher was at the right position at the right time to give Ghana the third goal.
And there goes the end of the final whistle. Referee Asule blows her whistle. In the second half.
Eternal way a case of course. Eternal Meno Kase Nyame Adoma semi-finals the Black Princesses of Ghana. Yani Benin and the Pim. So but case in Bani no Yusuf Bazigi head coach. Emma the Black Princesses of Ghana, or the Nanudin Sem, Eddie to Ghana.
When we meet, then we'll know what to do because we are never afraid of Nigerians, neither are they also afraid of us. And the matches between Ghana and Nigeria, well, until the final whistle, you can't determine. The rivalry is always there, so we are never afraid of them. And I know when you ask them, they'll say the same thing. Any of them. Any of them, because you can't avoid them forever. If we avoid Nigeria, we'll meet them in finals. And if we avoid Burkina, we can meet them. So either way, either we meet Nigeria or Burkina semi-finals, we are ready.
Mepacho, we are ready to meet any team. We are ready to meet any team if possible. They are not bad. They are good, and we too we are good, and we managed to beat them.
Internal way, and Sema coach Yusuf Bazigi, Eddie Eto Jabba and Black Princesses in Kwa, Eddie Siakai, other games so results and say NSC Etienne and Nigeria, or more Echi Burkina Faso, Ebome Kama Kumakumi and San, or more Entry Simo Arabraka, Ewasaki, see a course and I feel so Togo, Echi Niger, Ebome Kami and San, almost Entry Simo Arabraka, and tell them. Uya Ishapuna say who ensem etie war group A no yes more iodine ye pint no short phone now at a half a kama what group A Ghana Black Princesses yeah and you ready can you grandma makuma quinsian Benin etos me no ya no more qualify 3 points and I feel so no Cote d'Ivoire etos me and 0 point what group B no say and as she share pono Esifatien Nigeria already kind 9 points Burkina Faso etosumi no 6 points Togo etosumi and 3 points and afi so no Niger etosu 9 with 0 points into Nigeria Burkina Faso are qualified to the semi-final stage of the competition na sa pepe and who ensem etia if you are my feel ni emfanchire mu Futsal Premier League over the weekend. Games ni bi ekuko so match day 6. Na ugo piemu na ohwe results out there by na saying ene ho ensem etiem was zone 1 no saying ena ekokoye AMGFC omo ehye mako edu 914 editia Danak FC omo etimo baako Dakota FC omo echi Stitches in Time ehye omo ekansiam omo etimu mienu Future Soccer Academy ehye 9 ena afi so no Y2K FC ehye wotwem Gadu FC ehye mako edu enum 15 goals editia Blessed Stars omo ehye mienu na ugo piemu zone 2 a King Solomon omo ene Blessed Kickers ekoti obi ahye nyonko eka 944 ene piemu Oxano FC ehye 94 ena afi so no Cancha Rocks ehye mako nsom 7 goals Adenta Youth ehye 94 ena afi so no Real Heart ehye mako nsom 7 goals ena afi so no San Siro City ehye mako dumienu 12 goals editia Blooming Massa omonso ehye miensa ewo ho na sa pepe ene ho ensem etienten we update FIFA Ghana Football Association Futsal Premier League match day 6 games out there kukoso over the weekend na sa pepe ene ho ensem etien na ugo piemu a Betpa Premier League over the weekend match day 32 games outdoor ekoso na enra wa Asrafo Agropamaso Elwak Sports Stadium Legon Cities etnefie echi Hartlepool ebom ekabako omo etue simu arabraka na Kankeresi Kofi Koji Avaibe Drogba ene to satinano ene ma Legon City boboko no na ugo piemu over the weekend one up one na no say force ade Agropamaso a Eriana Stars etnefie league leaders omo ema bobokom din ere Dreams FC ebom ekabako Huzaf Ali omo etue simu arabraka Mediama Sporting Club alano Friday echi Kimfoisa ebom ekamienu an omo etimo baako me some of the selected matches so in the Betpa Premier League match day 32.
Here's Okai. Lovely play from Atsavok. Saki. Here's Mreku for Legon Cities. Koji is trying to get to Abdul Rahman. Here's Abdul Rahman. Now Amega. Here is Mreku. He's therefore straight to Richard Atta. Poor pass from Asante Yeboah. Here is Kofi Koji for Legon Cities. Shoots on his left and Kofi Koji finds the opener. Kofi Koji puts Legon Cities ahead. Powerful drive with his left foot. Good move to begin with. Koji takes one touch, and the second one is a left-footed drive, and certainly Richard Atta could have done better. Good effort from Koji, not to take away anything from Koji, but goalkeeper, if it gets a second look, that's the whistle to wrap up the first half here at the Elwak Sports Stadium. Referee Akumate set to get us going for second half action here at the Elwak Stadium. There we go. Legon City.
Enteno after match day 32 Efuada Roma. Oshoti efemfoni na results ahodo no da honum Mediama Sporting Club 2 Kimfoisa 1 Eriana Stars. Aranu Saturday a na no saji for si ade agima bedu edi na woda. Eriana Stars was so mudinku ni nyoma nko inteno belated one na fantastic morning and confirm oya ni papa inteno Eriana Stars and no Dreams FC 1 Tamale City 1 Samates and Legon City 1 Hartlepool and Neo Bibiani Gold Stars 3 Kotoku Royals 1 Brekum Chelsea 1 Nswaterman FC 2 RTU 2 Bechem United 1 Great Olympics 1 Accra Lions and Neo Eda Kumasi Asante Kotoko Nyom Nyensan Omo ene Kaila United Edbe Pim so ntenom oya ihia na top 4 bottom 3 Mediama Sporting Club Yera Moses Apaka ni bobo kro no omo ready kan 56 point 10 krom Bechem United etos me no with 52 points Riana Stars etos me 52 point and then Bibiani Gold Stars top 9 with 48 points. At the bottom 3, Carolina United at a 16th position, 40 points. Kimfoisa at a 17th position with 36 points. And I feel Kotoku Royals at a 18th position with 23 points. Top scorers chart. Abednego Tete as Shaman Zlatan, a total of 16 goals. And a branch and Shafiz Wonta Konkoni. Bechem United 15 goals, and then Samson Eduku, Tamale City 14 goals, Mejake Free 11 goals, Brekum Chelsea, and then Isakuka RTU 11 goals. Nasa Pepe and who NSM at na Ugo Piema Access Bank Division 1 League and March day 29. Zone 2, Zone 3 games outdoor Ecocourse was Zone 2. Asukwa Deportivo 4. Sky FC 2, Besake Only Stars 1, Nasikem FC nil, Wafa 3, Sefio Stars 1, Pacific Heroes nil, Kempon FC 2, Soccer Intellectuals 2, Nations FC nil, Nzima Kotoko 1, Future Stars nil, Elimina Sharks 3, New Edibiase United 1, Swedro All Blacks nil, Ebusuan Dwarfs 3, Wazone 3, Vision FC 2, Pando Out of Lions nil, Tudu Mighty Jet 3, Golden Cakes 3, A5 Rensis FC 2, Temayut 2, Liberty Professionals 1, Atranvisa 1, Akati All Stars 2, Nagod FC 2, Koforia Sempe 1, Crystal Palace 0, Susubribi 3, Volta Rangers 0, FC Nanya, and Uncle Tia Kensian and Asa Kensian Beba Suntino Kai, National Sum Enfa and my Baranyamia Doom, na Doom Edubia, now that's not the big game. Baso na Ugo Piema Zone 1. Playoff na Bobo Kwam Ding the 30 man do back on for 11 wonders, sure wonders, or more any ton of Wakwa in Sugitu and a year pebble and at the Pim Swaka Sports Yenitino center referee Abdul Latif Adari or no and I'm Pinupua Pound said they original as center referee assistant line 1 Paul Atimaka line 2 Emmanuel Dolagbenu and I think to know 4 official. Julian Aka Nunu until Wayne officiating officials are non 4 o'clock p.m. and I can't see any air basu 30 man 11 wonders sure wonders and I feel so no time of Wakwa when Biaso Yabeshin him said the Bofo Ebeba Nasa Pepen and who NSM Yabako Bibremo Africa na Menoka say CAF Confederations Cup grand finale first leg over the weekend USM Orges yes. Any young Africans from Tanzania and they pim so we are seeing young Africans at Nefie and USM OJ a bomb a camino or at Mobile young country say that Kinsino is if I call it
was the first leg of the CAF Confederations Cup. Dar es Salaam packed to the rafters, sell out 60,000 crowd looked on, but then they were silenced. In Mayus heading in behind Benzaza's terrific delivery, and it stunned the Yanga as USM Alger warmed up to the task in the pouring rain in Tanzania's capital.